Allison.
Yes, dear.
Can you tell me when Jose?
It was September 19th of 2020.
September 19th of 2020. Absolutely.
Fancy, fancy.
So thank you. Thank you for that, Allie.
You're welcome.
I do trust and I do believe your words. Absolutely, I do believe you. You have no reason to be lying about nothing. And
hi, my name is Dee. Thank you for joining me on this wonderful 4-year journey we've been on. We're going to listen to Prayer Garden and Allie. I tried to block as much of Andrew as I could out so you didn't have to listen to him. He's a measly little weasel.
you didn't want to take care of her. And there she is, right there behind you.
Me?
Yep, that's what Donwells told me. That is the lie that man told me. He told me that he did not understand why you did that. And I was like, wow, really? And he's like, yeah, she was such a pretty little girl, such a nice girl. And I don't understand why they did that to her.
That's kind of funny because she's sitting right here.
Yes,
Which one?
yes, she is.
And or True?
I'm cute.
Oh,
And polite, very polite. Your children are. For one, I want to thank you for feeding those kids when they needed fed.
You're welcome.
I absolutely want to thank you for that, and that you went up there and took care of those children when they needed taken care of. I wanted to ask you another question. A lot of people said, why didn't Allie rent Jose a room at her home or stay with Jose at her home? Donald told me that Andrew and his the people he had brought up there with him was taking over your house, and that's why you brought Jose up there staying at his house.
No, Andrew and his people ended up going back to New York because they couldn't find a place to stay. Candace did offer them her house, but they didn't feel comfortable because they didn't know her. Jose stayed behind because he had a job interview the next day.
Okay. And how come he didn't stay at your house?
be honest now, Allie.
Well, because I had my grandmother living here and my kids. And where I live, I can't have people just come in and live with me and stay with me.
Thank you. Hello. Thank you. Hello, sweetie. Boom in your face, Candace. Boom in your face, Candace. There you go.
She sucks.
Yeah, she does. Big time. And
well, I think I was really close to Summer and I miss her really much. And I think Candace done something to her.
Did you ever when you hung with Summer a lot, didn't you, sweetheart?
Yeah, I did.
Did you ever see her mom and dad not be nice to her?
Her mom and dad will always let the boys hit on her, like slap her and stuff. And she would only get in trouble, but the boys wouldn't. Because she would always get blamed for it because the boys would always tell on her. It's like that she's doing it whenever the boys are doing it.
Really?
Oh, wow.
And I used to play
are so observant.
Allie, do you mind me asking your daughter what kind of things Summer liked to do?
Yeah.
She played with her all the time. What kind of games does Summer like to play, sweetheart?
She liked to play with her Paw Patrol, tag outside, and she also liked to play on her swing, which I would always do that with her.
And you used to go to the swimming hole with her a lot too, didn't you?
All right, do me a favor. Go over there so you know them.
Candusbly, can you tell us what this stain is on Summer's shirt here? Summer's little jacket? There seems to be a stain on it, and we want to know what it is. You're the one that dressed her in these clothes, and you're the one that made sure she got in the truck. You can't blame this one on the boys, Candace. We want to know what this stain is on her jacket. Nobody even ever asked her what is that stain on Summer's jacket. Not one of y'all ever asked her that. Y'all don't ask her the hard question. This article says it's not accurate to say Summer Wells is not on the FBI list of missing people because the FBI is actively involved in the investigation. So is Summer Wells on the list, or she is not on the list?
Okay. I love you.
You think they would take the risk of going to prison to do something like? I mean, do you think they would have brought her out of hiding by now if she was if they knew where she was to keep themselves from getting prosecuted?
Yeah, let's just say this. Like, there's been many missing children's, missing people's cases.
Right.
Eventually, if they're alive, they will be found.
Right. Allie,
Yes.
do you think that anything happened at the swimming hole that day? I mean, do you believe that it's a possibility that Summer ended up dry drowning later?
No, I can't. I don't think so.
What do you think happened, if you don't mind me asking?
I really don't know what to say, and I can't really say much about it.
Can I ask you another question? Do you think that Summer's still with us or not?
That's a tough one. And
do you believe that Candace and Donald would hide Summer away somewhere because of Child Protective Services?
they would do anything. I want to put it past them to do anything.
Do you think that's possibly what they did?
They could have.
Allie, did Summer have toys such as dolls, Barbies, etc.?
She liked Frozen. She liked Paw Patrol.
Okay. She had doll babies and things.
Not when I was there. It was all mainly Paw Patrol and like Frozen bracelets.
Just little things.
Yep.
She didn't ever have no big doll houses or anything really
Nope.
nice.
She just had the big old Paw Patrol tower.
Candusbly sold that item November 14th, 2020 on Marketplace, Facebook.
Oh, I see. And wow. Is it true that they were only eating dollar store food?
Yeah.
All they ate was frozen pizzas. When I
Wow.
first met them, that's all those kids ate. And it wasn't even made in a regular oven. She had this little microwave oven that sat on her counter.
She didn't even have a stove?
No.
Oh, wow. I thought it's law that you have a stove to be able to cook for your children.
She had a little camping stove inside her house that they had to hook up the propane tank to.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Can I ask if do you know why they cut Summer's hair? Why did the kids have their hair bald at different times?
Because they had head lice.
And they cut their hair at different times to get rid of it? Or, I mean, I would think they all would have it together.
They
'Cause
did all. The boys were always kept shaved bald.
Right.
And then when Summer caught it, they ended up shaving her head.
Oh, okay. Okay. So they shaved all of her hair off. And I don't understand why they did that to her.
That's kind of funny because she's sitting right here.
Yes,
Which one?
yes, she is.
Care
And
Bear or True?
I'm cute.
Oh, be right back.
She was a lovable
I was in the
sweetheart.
middle of
She
talking.
I
was.
gotta go get my
She was one of my precious little angels. She was a daughter to me.
All right. And
I heard when she came to your house, Allie, she didn't want to leave.
No, she didn't. She'd run the opposite way from her mommy.
I heard that. Absolutely.
She goes, I want to stay with Aunt Allie.
Oh my God, that's
Wow.
so sad.
Allie, can I ask you a question? If you would have kept Summer, would Candace have let you?
I don't know. But I would have taken care of that baby in a heartbeat.
Why did Candace fight so hard to try to get you back as a friend?
Because I don't think she had any friends. But there comes a time and place when you cross the line and enough is enough.
And was Candace mean to Summer?
Yes.
Do you think she was jealous of
Even
her?
Allie's daughter said it.
Yes, she did. Mean as in abusive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All Candace did was drink and smoke all the time. You know, like from 5 o'clock on, as soon as her feet would hit that doorstep at her house, she'd be drunk within an hour.
You know what I thought of? Because I remember you saying a long time ago that at 5:30, right, it was happy hour. She'd take out the bottle every night and start drinking, right?
It
Al?
started at 5 o'clock. By 5:30, she was toasted. She was lit.
So I just was thinking again.
Not under arrest, then can I leave? And they let her leave. But she, you know, because me and Donald asked her simultaneously, what did she say? And that's what she told us, that she told him that was her effing story. She was sticking to it. And if she wasn't under arrest, she wanted to leave.
I'm gonna blow up Walmart. I mean, she was
She was in Walmart with my mother. And they were back in the cell phone department. It wasn't the one I worked at. It was another one. It was the one on the other side of town. And I forgot how my mom said it, but somehow getting her cell phone fixed, and they said they don't do that no more there, that she'd have to call the company or something. And she got really mad, and she said something about, well, maybe
blowing
I
up
should
the
blow.
place.
Yeah, something about blowing up the place. And she got mad, took her phone back, and they were in the toy department, and that's when the security and the police department found her.
Whoa.
She was
screaming and hollering, and she said that they told her that she came out of the driveway twice that day, not once, but twice, and they know she did. And she told them that, no, I came out once. That's my fucking story. I'm sticking to it.
She had to go up to the front of the building, and she had to go sit in her little LP room. And she was issued a citation, and she was banned from the Walmart.
Yeah, she would have been arrested if it weren't COVID, right, Allie? Would you say?
If it wasn't I think if it wasn't for her kids
and her kids
being there with her and my mom, I think she would have been arrested.
Yeah, to go under the bus along with a ton of other people to cover their asses.
Question.
So why was she lying like that, Allie?
Because she wants to cover her own ass to make herself look good.
She don't like to get up early, and due to the fact that she drinks every night, and I know she drinks every night because I was in there almost 7.5 months with them, and she was drinking every night. And I wanted to ask you, and this is my opinion, and I think that she had a bad day that day, getting up early, having to run Candace to the hospital and run around. And I think she was hoping to get back to the house to try to mend the bridge with you. And when she got back to the house and was unable to mend that bridge with you, I think it really set her mood off, maybe a nasty mood, and her and Candace on the way home. As I've said many times, I think that on their way home, they weren't really talking about flowers. They were probably talking about you. And when she got home, I think that, they did up until Summer asked the middle boy to go to the basement, and he said no. I think she went right back out the door to where Mommy and Candace were.
Good. How you doing, guys?
I'm
What's
doing
up, my brother
good.
from another mother?
Ernie, this is Allie
Hey, bro.
upon my panel, and this is Andrew H's dad, and this is Allie H's mother.
I know. Yeah, I know Andrew really well. I know Andrew. Hey, Andrew, how you doing, bud?
I'm good, man.
We got a man
And,
over our. We got a man over our crying some tears, bro.
Shit.
And I asked Candace to clear Hunter's name because or Donald and Candace, but I mainly on Donald to come out.
I'm talking to Candace
Donald
right
was
now.
at the time. Donald at the time was well, I hope Candace hears this because I asked both of them, and she knows I did, to clear Hunter's name. And Donald was the one primarily coming out and talking at the time, and I begged him to please clear Hunter, and he would not do it. He would not do it under any circumstances. He wanted to keep Hunter pinned up to throw under the bus at his convenience in order to like they was everyone else, to keep the focus off of themselves. So that's exactly what he was doing and what she was doing as well. So
Right.
if you got her on the phone, asked her why was they throwing a 15-year-old boy that had nothing to do with this whatsoever under a bus.
Well, I talked to her today. A lot of things going on right now. I guess you've been in my chat here, PG, the last couple times. What we've been doing, and we had to take some of them videos.
I was there last night, and I absolutely was looking forward to hearing the other part of the tape that you was playing with the young girl. Did you do that already or no?
I got everything. I got all of them. All of them. We got all of them.
I was hoping to join your chat for that second
Well,
half
I was
of that
in hell.
segment.
Oh my God. Well, I hadn't had no sleep. I'm telling you, and having to play off this BS and stuff. It's been crazy. It's been crazy. And like I said, we would have had this. We would have had this long gone. Months and months ago.
They said he had a remedy to get rid of the lice. Do you think that they should have done that instead of shaving her head?
They should have treated it. It was only a phone call to the doctor's office to get some lice shampoo.
Absolutely.
Or hell, you can buy it. You can buy the cheap shit at Walmart.
I have my own theory on the reasons that Candace's head was shaved and Summer's head was shaved. I believe Candace was taking Summer to these big attractions and water parks, and that was a good way to be identified by the person that she didn't know. She would probably tell them something like, look for the lady and the little girl that have their heads shaved. That would be a good identifying mark on both of them.
On the day of the 15th, Allie, when Summer did come up missing, I know that Hunter was with them from the time Candace got picked up until she got dropped off. Now, everybody's looking in the backseat of that car, and they think they could see a phone. Did Hunter leave, or did he not leave his phone in Candace's car that day?
He had his phone with him at the house.
When she dropped him off?
Yes.
So his phone was not in the car?
No.
Okay, so she did not have to bring his phone back?
Nope.
And I'd like to ask you, did she take him? A lot of people saying, oh, she took Hunter to her house that day.
All he did was go to the swimming hole with them, which I thought they were going fishing.
Okay, there you go. Allie said that no, that Hunter did not go to Candace's house on that day. Allie, let me ask you another question. Do you believe that Donald was home that day, or do you believe he was at work, hon?
Well, I don't know what to believe because it's all hearsay. Like, she said he was at work, and their stories don't make sense at all. 1 minute he was at work, the boys were at home by themselves. Next minute, the boys were with him at work, but he dropped them off. Third time, he didn't work that day. So which is it? Did he work or did he not work that day?
And I also wanted to ask you, was Candace at the swimming hole?
They picked her up from the hospital. And yes, she was at the swimming hole with him.
Okay. Did Hunter say that she did get out of the vehicle?
Yes, she was standing around. And here's my question for you. If she was in the hospital for a bad knee, which is her fake knee, because the kids were kicking her at Gatlinburg, how the hell did she jump out of her truck so fast the day after the TBI was here to see my son?
Yeah, you know what?
That very next morning, she got out of her truck. Like, she literally jumped out and ran up on the porch and in my house.
Wait a minute. Can she say that one more time? Just one more time. I've got to say that one more time, please.
All right.
Say it one more time. Wait a minute.
If her knee was so bad.
Just say that one more time. Let me turn it up.
If her knee was so bad, how the hell did she jump out of her truck so fast and come running in my house? That was a compliment.
And she shot it?
She tried to.
Oh, wow.
So she tried to shoot it with a .22.
Now, y'all hear Allie say that Candace had a .22 caliber rifle at the Wells house.
Okay, everyone's getting the parades mixed up. Here at Kingsport, Tennessee, we hold a bunch of parades. We have a Fun Fest parade that is held during Fun Fest, usually in July. I think that's when it is. Forgive me, because I only been to Fun Fest like once or twice, because I work.
Right, absolutely, you do.
So, and then there's a Christmas parade. Everyone's getting this year's parade mixed up with that Fun Fest parade. I was not at the Fun Fest parade. Someone I know was at the Fun Fest parade called me and said they seen Candace and they wanted to run her over.
Okay, so you didn't even come down through there in your car to go to work?
No, I don't drive.
So you didn't see her at all, and you didn't try to run her over?
No.
Plot thickens.
I was at work that day.
I'm going to tell you something, Allie. I'm kind of, well, I was going to say I'm disappointed that it didn't happen, but.
No, I was at the Christmas parade this year.
And
because my child was a cheerleader. And let's get another thing straight while I'm up here. Everyone's saying that I was never at the football field that night. That Summer went missing. The hell to I was.
Absolutely. And which one of you?
Because my best friend's grandson played on that team, and my daughter's a cheerleader.
There you go.
We were at
her daughter,
football and cheerleading practice.
You and her still best friends?
Yep.
There's been a rumor running around that you guys had a falling out.
Well, no, we did not. It's because we said that because people would not leave her alone. People need to leave her name out of their mouth.
Absolutely.
They apologized to me because they said I laid dildos in her place and I didn't.
Yeah,
I got you, Ernie.
Made me spit my pop out.
I have
one more time, Ernie, please.
I have a question for Allison.
Allison, did Jose really cook and clean?
Yes.
Oh, he did.
It was me and Jose that were cooking and cleaning that house. Before Jose showed up, I made sure those babies had food. I mean, real food.
Oh,
That's
God
sad.
bless you, girl.
Hey, Allie. Allie, are you originally from Tennessee?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
She's
I've been here for 10 years.
You're from New York, right, Allie?
Oh, okay, 10 years.
Allison, ain't you from New York?
Yep.
Did the house look worse after? Did you see the pictures where Chris M went up there?
Yes, that was disgusting.
Oh, did it look worse then than it did when you was there?
Oh yeah, which didn't last long because you couldn't keep your dick in your pants. Excuse my language.
Well, I'm not going to lie about it. I have several times I am a man whore.
He got his ass whooped. The night I found out he got his ass whooped.
So
you could ask him. That night I found out I whooped his ass.
Oh, I'm not.
That for you, but I want to hear Allie and Andrew. I don't want to hear about his Candace thing. I heard.
Well, you know, we ain't going to be hearing about it because Ernie actually dropped down
Well, I can
left
tell
the
you this
panel.
much: you're not missing much because I heard the whole thing. Okay.
So I would like to get back to Allie and
Yeah, me
Andrew
too.
and talking about the case. So
Go for it.
Absolutely. Thank
My
you.
mouth is sealed.
Thank you.
I love you, American girl.
Thank you. And I appreciate that because most people don't love me.
You're from New York, right?
I am from New York, proudly. Yes.
Yeah, that's.
Well,
what
that
I
explains the long-windedness.
knew. All of us.
Yeah. My sister is from the Midwest. And
I agree, Andrew.
I've spent a ton of time in the Midwest, but my roots are in New York. And like I said, proud of it.
Yep.
But but I love everyone. I love everyone in here. I do.
Absolutely. Well, I appreciate you expressing that. Thank you.
Okay.
Allie, you ain't sleeping on me, are you?
No.
I think Allie I think Allie's about to go to sleep on us here.
Love
She's
these
like,
two. I do. I love them.
Okay.
No, it's just how I have my phone.
Allie, I like to ask how you and Andrew, you guys are sweethearts to stay friends all these years. I mean, that says a lot about your character is, you're able to be friends, have your son and stay connected. I love that. I love that you guys could stay friends.
It took us a while to build that friendship.
So.
Okay, I have a question. Allie.
Yes.
What the hell was my question? Damn it. Oh, everybody's saying that you said Andrew was never there for Hunter until the past couple years. Did you say that or?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Andrew, you want to elaborate?
2018. That's a couple of years to us.
Is that when you grew up, Andrew?
No, that's when
he grew some balls and decided to try to become daddy.
That's when I had enough of my own garbage and I was coming out of my own issues and I just wanted to get to real life. And I was like, okay, well, this is how this is going to play. We're going to do it the right way, the legal way. And we haven't had issues since.
Good.
I mean, it's a difficult story to explain, but like I said, I was quite the partier and asshole growing up. So,
right.
But men are usually like that. Yeah.
Yeah, not all. Some, not all.
Most.
Well, yeah.
Allie, the cat that Hunter gave Summer. Do you remember what color the cat was?
Nope.
You can't remember. I was thinking it wouldn't been the white and black one, would it?
I don't know. Andrew gave Hunter that cat.
From what I remember, I believe you got a picture of Gru. Can you send it in the group so I can show it on camera, please? Look at that. You ask, you shall receive.
Thank you. Thank you.
Your wife is the best.
Oh, isn't she though? But listen. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here right now. Like legit. That I'm not just saying on panel. I mean in real life. Oh, there's Gru. I don't know how well this is gonna show y'all, but
yeah, orange and white, right?
Orange and white.
Oh, and Candace was trying to say it was gray. No, nope. It is actually yes. It is actually
This is the picture from when we were at the storage unit in the morning.
It's like a yellow cat with white on it.
Can I see that the defined date, please? Hey, on 1 second. We're gonna define date of that picture too, as well, so everybody knows.
Can't see.
Thank you.
Kind of hard to see.
I don't have. Oh, and look at that. There's even location on it too. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just want to. Everybody wants to see proof of shit. But look, there's even location in the exact spot we were.
Kingsport, Tennessee.
I can't see it.
That was outside the storage unit. It was 8:48 in the morning.
And now look, now show them the date.
The date again is
September the
September 18th.
18th, 2020. Yep.
So
Be right back.
She was a lovable
I was in
sweetheart.
the middle of
She
talking.
I
was
gotta go get my
she was one of my precious little angels. She was a daughter to me.
All right. And
I heard when she came to your house, Allie, she didn't want to leave.
No, she didn't. She'd run the opposite way from her mommy.
I heard that. Absolutely.
She goes, I want to stay with Aunt Allie.
oh my God, that's
Wow.
so sad.
Allie, can I ask you a question? If you would have kept Summer, would Candace have let you?
I don't know. But I would have taken care of that baby in a heartbeat.
Why did Candace fight so hard to try to get you back as a friend?
Because I don't think she had any friends. But there comes a time and place when you cross the line and enough is enough.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I agree with you. I agree with
Mhm.
you. You
I have
know,
a question for PG.
I totally agree with you on that. You and Candace, was Candace mean to Summer?
Yes.
Do you think she was jealous of
Even
her?
Allie's daughter said it.
Yes, she did. Mean as in abusive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a lot of clothes.
We know.
Did Summer have a lot of outfits?
Yeah.
No.
We'll get there.
And I also wanted to ask you, do you know where Candace changed her today in the bathing suit? The day they went to the swimming hole. Do you
Nope.
know if she changed her at your house or if she changed her? Hunter said she changed her at your house, and I think he would know what she did, right?
He would know.
Well,
But
Yeah, he
she's
said
trying
Allie
to
was
say
sleeping.
she's trying to say that Summer had the bathing suit on, got the bathing suit on at her house that morning, but Hunter said that she took Summer to the bathroom at your home and put her in the bathing suit.
all Candace did was drink and smoke all the time. You know, like from 5 o'clock on, as soon as her feet would hit that doorstep at her house, she'd be drunk within an hour.
Thank you for watching. I appreciate your view. Please like, subscribe, and share. And join my memberships for only 99 cents a month. And I'm going to leave y'all here with Jody Sue telling y'all that she was confused by Candace's truck being driven by Candace. And it confused her. But then she thought, and she remembered that Candace was ahead of them. That's what she said.
Down towards earlier. And there was a point there when, I could tell that Candace and the boys had met up when they were hollering for Summer and circling the hill. So anyway, I'm stepping into the creek. I was, not too far in. So anyway, as I was looking, wasn't a few feet, in to the water, but, 20 feet maybe from the road, I don't know, maybe less than that, I don't know. Wasn't too far in. When I hear a car coming down Candace's driveway. And her talking to somebody, which I assume was somebody in the car with her. But as I hear her getting closer, I come back out the creek and jump up. Out of, and then into the roadway. And she's in Candace's vehicle. And, which, kind of confused me on what's in the bottom and deepest spots. I keep an eye on the bank going around Candace's, and to the top of the hill. Before I'd stepped into the creek, I could hear the boys go down the left side of their property towards the creek on that side that I had looked. Candace's was ahead of it, so that's why she's in Candace's. And so anyway, when she pulls up, she's on the phone with Donnie. But the first thing I said, Donnie's on the phone with her, and I didn't even realize the time. It just didn't hit me. But the first thing I say to Candace is, I heard her scream, I'm sorry, I didn't know. And Donnie says something like, so you're telling me somebody's taking my baby girl or something? And I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't know, I didn't put it together, enough time down, looked into the towel, didn't see Summer.